Welcome to Geek Fandom Media. I'm your host, Chris, and you guys, we got some interesting stuff to talk about in today's video. Now, jumping right into it, it's been confirmed that Colin Farrell, the star of the Penguin for DC Studios, is in talks to play Sergeant Rock for DC Studios. Now, I totally get it. Colin Farrell, as an actor, is so unrecognizable in the prosthetics for the Penguin. I remember, seeing it for the first time and just being blown away. Like, that is no way in hell that's Colin Farrell underneath all of that makeup. His performance just oozes out of the Penguin. The Penguin last year was the best show on television. I am still hoping we get a season 2 because that shit was so good. Everybody was tuning in every week. It felt like an event again, like WandaVision back in the early, multiverse stages. So I love what Matt Reeves is cooking and what he's doing over there. But for him to be in talks to play Sergeant Rock for DC Studios is a little weird to me. Now, like I stated, he's unrecognizable. Colin Farrell, you can't tell that's Colin Farrell playing the Penguin. So it's going to be drastically different. He's obviously going to look like Colin Farrell as Sergeant Rock for DC Studios. It's just odd to me that they couldn't have picked any other actor out there, and they decided to go with somebody who's already in the world of DC, playing a character for Matt Reeves in his universe. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I am not excited for Sergeant Rock whatsoever. Like, at all. I have zero interest in this project. Now, some of you guys may be out there who love the comic books, who love the character. I get it, I understand. You're looking forward to a new, or not even a new take, a fresh, beginning for DC Studios for Sergeant Rock. I just don't know where you fit Sergeant Rock in the bigger picture for, DC Studios. That's kind of weird to me. Like, I trust James Gunn and what he's doing at DC. I can't wait for Superman. I can't wait for Lanterns, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, Clayface. But it's kind of weird to me. He's picking certain projects instead of, I hate to say it, but like the roadmap and the structure, the blueprint to the MCU, no other studio has been able to replicate that. I just feel like you should focus on, your main heroes first and then kind of build your world out. Now, I get it. He doesn't want to, be a holder, and he doesn't want to, be shackled to the idea of just doing heroes. There are other great stories outside of, your main core of your DC heroes, and I completely understand that. But to do a Sergeant Rock film, I feel like it's just so random and out of this world. Like, I don't know anybody, and I'm being completely honest with you guys. I don't know anybody who is overly excited or who is a small tad bit excited for a Sergeant Rock film. Yeah, the director's a great director. He's, directed a whole bunch of great films, Challengers, you name it. Or did he direct Challengers? I think he did direct Challengers. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. But just, I don't know. Like, Sergeant Rock, it's just, who knows? And this could be the greatest film of all time. I'm just expressing how I feel, and my excitement level for that certain project. It's none to me. And like I said, I do believe in James Gunn. I do think that James Gunn has a clear path and a tunnel vision for what he wants to do. The only thing that's going to be blocking that are the success of his films and shows. Now, do I think Superman's going to make $1 billion at the box office? No, probably not. But it will make Warner Brothers some money. It will be a success. I do honestly, in my heart, believe that Superman is going to be a game changer for the comic book film genre as we speak, because it's kind of in a weird spot right now. Marvel's struggling. Captain America Brave New World has made $388 million. It just surpassed Black Widow at the box office. Keep this in mind, Black Widow got a day-and-date release on Disney Plus in 2021? We were still much in the pandemic. That's not a good sign. It's not. I don't see a world of Captain America Brave New World breaking even. To break even, it has to make $425 million. Don't see that happening. So we're in a weird spot for comic book films. I feel like, studios I hate to say it, but you got to stop gambling. You got to stop risking, your IPs for a quick buck. it's just, it's. I could talk about this shit all day, but let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you think Collin Farrell is a good pick for Sergeant Rock for DC Studios? Moving on to the next topic, we got to talk Mortal Kombat. We got first looks at Mortal Kombat 2, you guys. Now, before I jump into it, I wasn't the biggest fan of the first film. The first film a couple years ago, I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I thought it was okay at best. I thought the story was very lackluster. I thought the fights were okay. Character designs were somewhat decent. But I have a feeling with this sequel, they heard the cries, they heard the outpours, and they want to enhance the sequel on every single level. So costume designs, everything feels like it's going to be, significantly enhanced for the sequel. As a whole franchise, I've played the games. Obviously, I've seen the films in the 90s. Those, forever to me, are going to be guilty pleasures of mine. But, I'm really hoping that this sequel does something totally outlandish and totally surprising to us fans. And in these first looks, you guys, we got some interesting ones. We got a look at Johnny Cage, played by Karl Urban, alongside Liu Kang, Jax, and Sonya Blade. I am so excited to see these characters come together. I'm excited to see how they're going to communicate with each other. And I'm excited to see them work together. And I'm really hoping we get back to that whole Mortal Kombat being a tournament. It's tournament, you guys. That's what I want to get it back to. So, and I can't wait to see everybody get the limelight. Everybody honestly get the shine. How much more powerful these characters have now become since they, now have, the Mortal Kombat title. I'm looking forward to that. And we also got a first look at Kitana as well. I don't know if she's going to be Princess Kitana, but we got a first look. I love the character design. Looks badass. And then we also got a first look at Shao Kahn, you guys. Beast. He looks beastly. He looks deadly. He looks like he's ready to cut all kinds of limbs off your body. I am so excited to see Shao Kahn. I remember, in Mortal Kombat Annihilation, seeing Shao Kahn and just being so disappointed. The dude had like a freaking, Party City mask on. It was just absolutely terrible. So I'm really excited to see what they do with Shao Kahn and just how menacing and his presence and how he's going to feel on screen in the year 2025. And we also got another look at Scorpion doing Get Over Here. Can't wait to see my boy Scorpion return. I love the whole dynamic between Scorpion and Sub-Zero in that first film. I kind of wish they would have leaned a little bit more heavier on that. But I understand, you're bringing a whole world back to life. So you have to introduce a bunch of new characters for, not even a bunch of new characters. You have to introduce your main core characters that can really flesh out and lead these stories so you can make plenty of these Mortal Kombat films. Do I think that they should do series? Possibility, but I want to see these movies on the big screen in a massive way. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about the first looks at Shao Kahn, Princess Kitana, and my boy Johnny Cage. Now, moving on to the final topic, Saw 11 has been canceled. It's been booted. Look, I am not the biggest Saw fan out there. I probably enjoyed maybe the first 2, possibly 3 Saw films. I'm just not a fan of the Saw franchise. I'm not. I just, I know James Wan directed, I think he wrote and directed the first one. But as a whole, the franchise is it's really repetitive to me. It's repetitive. It's the same idea, same concept in every film. Torture. And I'm not the biggest guy who loves the torture shit in films. Like, as I've grown older, my taste in horror films have drastically changed. You would have asked me this shit 10 years ago, I would have been like, yeah, Saw 11, let's go, let's do more. Final Destination, same boat. It's just the same concept, the same iteration, and I'm just over it at this point. And I know that the Saw franchise has a massive fan base, and by all means, if you guys love it, good for you guys. I'm glad you guys enjoy Saw, and I'm glad you guys, enjoy the whole torture stuff. And, if that's your cup of tea, then drink your cup of tea. And, I respect you guys' opinion. Don't kill me, you guys. It's just the way I feel. But Saw 11 has been canceled. Let me know what you guys think about Saw 11 being canceled. And, I hope you guys are all having a great day. Let me know how the channel is doing personally. Do you guys think I could be doing things a little bit differently? Let me hear some feedback from you guys. And, of course, thank you guys for taking time out of your day for watching C-Roll Productions. C-Roll Productions. I said C-Roll Productions. My mind is still set in the old channel. Thank you guys for taking time out of your day for watching Geek Fandom Media. Damn. Peace.